Hey guys, welcome back to Gen X Weight Loss. We are at day 6 of week 3, and today we're going to talk about calories, and this is really the foundation of losing weight. Okay, so we're going to talk about calories and get a good understanding of what our bodies have to go through to lose the weight it needs to lose. Okay, so first off, 3,500 calories right here equals 1 pound of body fat. Okay, so to lose 1 pound, we have to be at a 3,500 calorie deficit, and we need to maintain that to lose all the weight we want to lose. Okay, so we talked about this before. Fats are 9 calories per gram, proteins are 4 calories per gram, carbohydrates are 4 calories per gram. Now, all foods are not created equal. The more nutrient-dense foods you have, the more foods you have that don't affect your blood sugar level, right? The better for you when it comes to losing weight. Keeps your energy level even and strong, and keeps you from having those cravings, right? So we definitely want to make sure we're eating the right foods, which we've absolutely gone over, okay? But we need to get to this spot of creating this kind of a deficit consistently so that we can lose the weight, get to our goal. So I'm going to give you an example here. This is obviously not you per se, but 200-pound person, okay? The goal weight for that person, they want to be 160 pounds, let's just say, all right? And in this example, it's a person who is not working out. It's a person who has a relatively, what we'll call, normal lifestyle. They go to work, they walk around, they do things, but they're not doing any extra activities, which we haven't touched on yet, and we will touch on in future episodes. But for now, this is just your average person who's not doing anything extra to burn calories. So at a maintenance level at 200 pounds, to just maintain 200-pound weight, which is right here, 2,140 calories is what is required for that person to maintain that weight. So the more you weigh, the more calories you need to eat to maintain that weight. That makes sense, right? So we're going to go with a 500 calorie a day deficit. And what that'll do is at 500 calories a day over a week, we're looking at losing 1 pound to 1.5 pounds on average, okay? So we're shooting for a 500 calorie deficit. That puts you at 1,640 calories is what you can eat, right? And that represents 23% deficit. This 500 calories is 23% of your original weight. Okay, so this is kind of an effort gauge right here, because we're staying consistently at 500, but you're going to see this effort gauge go up because it's a bigger percentage of what you're used to eating. Okay, so 23% deficit with the 500 calories, and you stick to it, right? Awesome job. You get down to 190 pounds. And this is where there's an adjustment that people aren't realizing, and why people go, man, when I first started losing weight, it was so easy, and now towards the end, it's so difficult. This is exactly why. Your maintenance weight has moved down, right? 2,085 calories. It was 2,140. It's moved down. You still need to, from there, to keep the same rate of loss going, adjust 500 calories down from there. That's 1,585. That is now a bigger percentage, right? The 500 calorie deficit is a bigger percentage of your maintenance calories. So to maintain 190, you're at 2,085, but you're going down 500 pounds from there, 500 calories from there, 23.9% of a amount, right? So this represents, it's increasing. This is the difficulty. You do a great job, you get down to 180 pounds, right? 2,040 calories minus 500 puts us at 1,540 calories to keep on losing weight at the same rate. That's 24.5% of your calories. So again, you're seeing as you lose the weight and you want to keep the same rate of weight loss, you have to eat a less of a percentage of your maintenance calories, right? So another 500 calories goes down, you get down to 170, right? You're down to 170 pounds. Your maintenance weight has adjusted down because you're not having to maintain as much body mass. 1975 calories, but you're still trying to lose weight. So you got to subtract 500 calories from that, puts you at 1475, which gives you a 25.3%, right, percentage of your maintenance weight. So again, it's going up. It's more difficult. You have to look at these percentages as effort required. So again, you get down, you're like, I've got to lose this weight. I maintain it for the final 10. I get down to 160 pounds, my goal weight, which is awesome. And at this point, you don't have to keep on going down, right? Because you've gotten it there. So now your maintenance weight is 1920. 1920, right there. Now, this is where it is interesting, right? Your body's has been used to at least 2,140 calories of intake, right? And that is, if you were gaining weight, if you've been on an increase, right? If you've been at 200 pounds for 2 years, this is your maintenance weight and you've been kind of eating that consistently. But if you've been steadily increasing, right? 2 years ago, you were at 190 and now you're at 200, you've been eating more than this. Because you have to eat, just like this, you have to eat 3,500 calories more to gain a pound. Here you had to eat more to keep going up. So now the difference is, if you've been maintaining this, is, oh, I'm down here, down here in 1920, the difference here is 37% difference of your original calorie intake. That is a massive difference. And this is really where it gets tricky for people, is because if they're going for the quick and easy weight loss, they don't give their bodies time to adjust to the new weight requirement, the new calorie requirement, They don't get time to adjust to the new calorie requirement of 1920. So it feels like a bigger change, and inevitably they bounce back and they are not able to maintain that. Now, we're going slow and steady, right? That's how we're doing, a pound to a pound and a half, or even less a week, as long as you're steadily reducing and your genes are fitting better, right? We're not even watching our pounds right now. We're just knowing that we're doing better and better each week. But we're giving our bodies time to adjust. So by the time you go from 200 to 160, your body is adjusted to its new calorie requirement, right? It's adjusted to its new calorie requirement, which is absolutely critical, okay? Because this is where the habits come into play. This is where mindset, awareness, the mantras, all these things, accountability, have come into play in this journey from 200 to 160. This is how you're going to maintain it once you get there. If you don't do that fundamental work on a mental level, you get to 160, nice job, you get to 160, and guess what? You don't have the foundation to maintain it. And you just climb right back up to 200 pounds or more. Because when you get back up here, guess what? You go into anxiety and depression because you knew you were down here. And what do we do when we're anxious and depressed and stressed? We eat more. Okay, so that is the vicious cycle, okay? I know this picture is not necessarily inspiring, but it is reality, and with knowledge, we can make adjustments and we can succeed. So do not feel discouraged. Most people don't understand this. Feel empowered, okay? Because now you understand what your journey is, okay? You're in this world right now, right? You're making these adjustments, smaller adjustments. It's a little easier. You're giving yourself time to build up the fundamentals for success for the long term, okay? You can absolutely do this. I have absolute faith in you. And we will see you tomorrow for a review of the week, okay? So if you missed anything, check us out tomorrow. Please subscribe. I appreciate you checking out our channel and being part of our viewership. Comments, questions, people put them in the YouTube comments, and I'll be happy to get back to you. Thank you so much. Have a great and excellent day. Take care.